cleanliness, because truly cleanliness promotes good health. When we take care of our body, we take care of our environment, there will be less issue of sicknesses. Okay, there will be less issue of sicknesses. The other thing I want to talk about is medication. Medication. A lot of people abuse medication without even knowing it. Okay, they easily visit any drugstore they come across, because going to the drugstore is more affordable than going to the hospital. So when you have pain, you go to the drugstore, you are given painkillers, you go home, you keep taking it. But sometimes just a little exercise can just help that pain to go. But for us, a little pain, a little discomfort, we go to the drugstore, we get medication, and then we begin to abuse this medication by taking it too frequently. Okay, some time ago, I said how a coach abused paracetamol, and because of his constant intake of paracetamol, he developed cataract in both eyes. Yes, he abused the paracetamol. So, dear listeners, we should reduce, or we should stop the abuse of medication, as simple as paracetamol, as simple as painkillers. These things can actually affect us, because, dear listeners, you need to realize that anything we put in our mouth actually goes to the liver. So when we take too much of these medications, we are overworking the liver, and when the liver damages, the body begins to die. So, dear listeners, let's be careful how we make use of medication. Personally, although I'm a doctor, I like to call medication healthy poison. Mr. Rennie,
Yeah.
I like to call medication healthy poison. Now, it is healthy to your body when you use it as prescribed by the doctor. Okay? But then it becomes a poison when you prescribe for yourself and you do not know the dosage, and then you abuse it. And then something else begins to happen in the body. Okay, so dear listeners, let's be careful how we make use of medicine. It is better you go to the hospital, be treated, be diagnosed, and then you will be asked what to take, so that we do not end up taking one particular medicine and then it's creating another issue in our body. I think the last thing I want to talk about is what I call environmental factors. Environmental factors. This refers to activities related to stress. Stress can come from work, stress can come from family, stress can even come from peer pressure. So the ability to manage stress is important for a complete well-being. Okay, so a man who eats well, a man who is able to have a good hygiene, a man who exercises, okay, a man also who makes use of a doctor's prescription, but then is not able to manage stress, that man definitely will have a breakdown in his health at the end of the day. So, dear listeners, let's be cautious about our lifestyle. Lifestyle has to do with your eating habits, that is nutrition. It also has to do with your hygiene, how well you clean your environment and take care of your body. It also has to do with exercise, exercising. Lifestyle also has to do with how you make use of your medications, and also lifestyle has to do with how you are able to manage stress.
Okay. If you just join in, you are listening to Dr. Halima today on the program Your Eyes and You. She's a doctor, and today she is giving you some home remedy of you handling some sicknesses before it get worse. Today she's talking about the simple thing we overlook that has to do with hygiene and exercise. The way you take care about it, that's how you're gonna live long. Just like a vehicle, the way you service a car regularly, the way you clean it, that's how you prevent that car from getting rust, for getting infected. So, Dr. Alima is here. Are we into the question section, or you still got another teaching section to go to?
They can ask.
All right, so we're about to go strictly into the question and section right now. And doctor, you listen. I listen to you when you were teaching. I listened to you carefully, and there are a few questions I would like to ask you today. All right.
Okay.
So, firstly, what happened to the body when you eat too much of carbohydrate, protein, fats, and oil, and vitamins?
Okay. Thank you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that question.
yeah.
Too much of everything is really bad.
No wonder why I getting fat lady.
What are you eating? Okay, so the first one, carbohydrates. Yes,
Okay.
when we take in carbohydrates, sorry, examples of carbohydrate foods are rice,
Yeah,
fufu,
yeah,
cassava,
yeah.
yam, sugar, kala,
Okay,
our cake. Anything made with flour has carbohydrates. So
okay.
when we eat too much of carbohydrates, it can lead to what we call acquired diabetes. This person does not have history of diabetes in the family. This person was not even born with diabetes. But when you keep taking in too much carbohydrate, because anytime we take in carbohydrates, it changes into sugar in our body. Yes.
Okay.
So when an individual takes in too much carbohydrates, it's converted to excessive amounts of sugar and then it leads to diabetes. So that was why I used the word acquired. Acquired in that the person was not born with it, but it resulted from the fact that the person was eating
Eating,
too
eating.
much of it.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Then protein. Example of protein foods are all kinds of beans. All
okay.
kinds of beans. Okay. You also have chicken, fish, beef. Now, eating too much of protein can lead to what we call diarrhea. You see some people 3 to 5 times in a day, they're using the restroom. And when they are stooling, the stool is like watery. Yes. So too much of protein intake can lead to diarrhea. You also asked of fat and oil.
Fighting oil. Yeah.
Yes. When we take in too much of oil, our agro oil, our palm oil, it increases the amount of cholesterol in the body and it can affect the heart and can even lead to stroke. Yes, it can.
Wow.
It can. You talk about vitamins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, vitamin. Like I said, vitamin is good because it helps to build up the immune system in the body. Okay. But I want to advise people who have ulcer, people who have ulcer, they are encouraged not to take too much of it. It should be very, very minimal because fruits contain acid. So
Okay.
patients who have ulcer, when they take in a lot of it, they're actually increasing the amount of damage in the body because
Okay.
of the ulcer. Yes.
All right. So you can join us as well. You listen to Dr. Alima. Today we are talking about exercise and food, how it can help you and save you from a lot. I never knew that carbohydrate can be turned into sugar that leads to diabetes. You parents that love to give the children from morning to night donut, bread,
Color,
color,
candy.
candy. You're not helping them. You're not helping them, especially at a very tender age. So right now you can call to talk to Dr. Halima on 0777 907 907. The Lone Star number is 0886 111 107 0777 907 907 0886 111 107. I still got more questions to ask. She have talked about the food. We gotta go to the water then too. Yeah, okay. But let's take this person quickly. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
How you doing, sir?
Well, I'm fine today. Thank you.
Okay, talk to the
And I want
doctor.
to I want to say good morning to Dr. Halima.
Good
I
morning,
listened to
sir.
your
Yeah,
question
one
this
minute,
morning.
please. What is her name? What is her name, please?
My name is Ansumana Onisimus Aflen.
She didn't get the name clear because she's taking notes.
Ansumana Onisimus Aflen.
Also, would you call it Mr. Adline? Just put there, Mr. Adline. She taking notes. She writing. That's why. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I call you from Bannersville, Daybreak, Open.
Okay.
So I thought you guys just joined, but then you asked a very important question that has to do with carbohydrate, and she talked about carbohydrate incorporated to sugar. But then my question here is, there is an enzyme in our body that's responsible to regulate the sugar content in the body. How does it come to play when it comes to that in that direction? Because when you take too much of it, I think it has a function there to regulate the sugar content in the body. Is it possible to see that that enzyme regulates the sugar content within the body?
Okay, she took note and she'll respond to it. Okay. Any other question?
No, sir. I think that I joined late. Actually, I joined late.
All right. So she thought about food and exercise, how it can
Okay,
help.
fine.
Yeah, that's the teaching she on. As a doctor,
Okay,
not every time it's just medicine, 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 but the way you take care of your body, the way you exercise, and the kind of food you will eat, it will prevent you from common diseases. That's what she's teaching about
okay,
today.
okay. So about exercise, that is very important too. All right. So thank you for bringing that to my attention. The exercise you will recommend because when it comes to our body, we all have different body types and function, and as our body size and that of the all of. So I would like to know from her what type of exercise she would want to recommend, and at what time of the day, and what minute or hour will be attached to those exercises that you've been making mention
Okay, thank you. She'll respond to that.
of. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Halima. Thank you
Thank
also for
you.
the show.
Thank you.
Okay. 077 907 907 Today we are taking a different trend on this health talk. Today we're not telling you about paracetamol. Sometimes when you're hitting, you just get out, you walk around. Tata Alima,
Yo.
we they stay on dado ne. They self-proclaimed dado. Tata Alima, when people begin head medicine, malaria medicine.
Is that what?
Pepper soup.
Mm.
But I heard you, I guess my malaria get our parents of pepper soup for
Pepper soup.
yeah, pepper soup.
Like I said last time, pepper is a spice.
Okay.
It does not really provide any nutrients in the body as it were. It's just to add taste to the food.
Wow.
But when you're eating pepper soup, it's not just plain, right? You have your
Yeah.
meat, and that's the support.
Okay. 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 All right. So let's go quickly to the phone lines today, Dr. Alima. If you just put your radio on, if you just put your radio on today, Dr. Alima is teaching on some health hygiene practices and the kind of food you can eat to prevent yourself from plenty illness. Some of us we are just sick because we're not taking care of our body. Let's take this person quickly.
All right.
Good morning. The person ended the call. The
Wow.
background is kind of noisy. 077 So she explained about too much of everything. She explained that too much of carbohydrate can lead into sugar
Acquired
acquired,
diabetes.
and then you can acquire diabetes. All right. So you want to woman get bigger if what too much bread. Yeah. That because woman visit light bread and short bread and get it eating too much of flour. She also talks about too much of protein can also lead to
Diarrhea.
diarrhea. Yeah. Meat. Yeah, jugging. Yeah. Too much of fat and oil can also lead to cholesterol.
Increased amounts of cholesterol in the
Yeah.
body, which can affect the heart. Yes.
Wow. Increase it. Okay. We learn responsible.
Alright.
I come in that already. And then she talks about vitamin. Okay, now let's get to the water. Okay, yeah, emphasize this food. Let's get to the water.
Yes.
Someone let you in the country.
Mm.
So my first question is that is there a problem drinking too much water?
Yes, so.
Ah,
Because when you're drinking water now, it's going to the kidney, right? The
Yeah.
kidney will be the one to separate the good water, which the body will take in back, and then the bad water, permit me to use that word, with pee pee.
okay.
So when you take a lot of water in a short period of time, we are giving work to the kidney. You understand? You are straining the kidney. Drink water, yes, but not too much in a short period of time. Now, let me link it to the first question the first caller asked. He
Okay,
said the
yeah.
enzymes in the body that help with what's the word now? That helps with the carbohydrate. Yes, sir. Yes, they are. For example, amylase and the rest. Yes, you're correct, sir. But sir, let me give a quick story. There was a little boy that came to the clinic 2 years ago, 16-year-old boy. I can't forget this story. because because of his reaction when he came for a follow-up visit. He said before that day, it was like 2 weeks before that day,
Yeah.
he noticed that he was always drinking water. The sack is the one that have 30 bags in, right?
Yeah.
He said in a day he can finish 2 bags. He didn't know what the problem was. A 16-year-old boy. So he kept drinking, he didn't know what, and he also gets hungry easily. Okay, he got hungry easily. So finally they got to the hospital and then he was diagnosed of having diabetes. There was no history of it. So I was not asking him some personal question. He said, yes, sometimes when he wakes up in the morning, but this did not happen that year. Over a period of time, he wakes up in the morning and the very first thing he can always take is soft drink. And then he gets the color. So this was an habit he was always doing every day. So after a period of time, he discovered that he gets hungry easily, he gets thirsty, and he uses the bathroom often. So when he came to the hospital, his sugar test was done. Running, I'm not exaggerating, his sugar level was about 700.
Wow.
I do not understand. That was the first case I've ever seen in my life. And then it was affecting his vision already. So he went to the diabetic clinic, started treatment and everything. And then he came to the eye because his vision was affected. So I told him, this is what we can do in the eye. Because the truth is, if the sugar level is not down, there is nothing we can do here in the eye. So I told him, okay, this is what we'll do for the next 2 weeks. Try to take dinner early so that by morning it would have digested and gone in to your cells. Rennie, we gave him a 2 weeks appointment and he came back. Rennie, this time around, his sugar level had gone below 200.
Okay.
Yes, there was no history of this in his family. So the first caller that called Mr. Hartley, yes, we have certain enzymes that are supposed to help in digestion of certain kinds of food we eat. Quite all right. But the emphasis here is too much. The
Oh,
emphasis here is too much. Like I said before, it is not always about medication. There are simple things we can do for ourselves that will not have to run to the hospital. So there should be a moderation of everything we eat. Your carbohydrate with your protein, with your fat and oil, let it be in your meal together. Not that you just want to eat carbohydrate for months. For crying out loud, that's not the only food we have in this life. So basically, this talk show is to educate us that truly there are certain things that we can avoid in the future when we are able to put things in place. Our food feeding, exercise, okay, hygiene, no abuse of medication, and to handle stress. Then I think secondly, he talked about exercise. What kind of exercise we can do, sir?
yeah.
I said generally walking, moving about is one of the safest exercise that every age group can be involved. And you're asking about timing. I cannot give you a timing. You can plan people that go to work. You cannot ask them to have more time walking about when they need to go back home and get ready for work. So basically, this is it. Too much of eating certain kinds of food definitely will affect the body. That is why we have the 6 classes of food. For us to have this food, the 6 classes at almost every point in time when we are eating. And I said exercise is one of the safe, sorry, walking about is one of the safe exercise we can have. Mr. Rennie, let me quickly share an experience. It happened last year. A patient came to the eye and he was recovering from stroke. What happened? He said few months before that day, before he goes to work, he does like 25 to 50 push-ups.
Okay.
This particular morning, after doing about 25 push-ups, his body was feeling funny. He did another 25 push-ups. That's how many, Rennie? 50.
50, yeah.
His body was getting, you know, more troubled. He did another 25. How many is that?
Oh, 75,
75.
yeah.
He said when he finished the 75, one part of the body became numb. He could not feel himself. That was how he called out for his wife. They rushed him to several hospitals. Before he got to the third place, they told him that he came too late and nothing could have been done
Wow.
about it. So he was home for about 2 months before he knew that we were at GSA Road. He came for therapy. This time around that he was talking with me, he was able to move by himself. He was able to speak a bit better and he was able to what? Move his hand to move about. Yes. Over to you, Mr. Rennie.
Wow, wow, wow. Lehman today. Too much of food is a problem. Too much of water again? It's a problem. Well, why have that put too much alcohol again? That okay, this guy's calling again. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to call again.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's talk about the water. So, can you please recommend to us the quantity of water we can drink a day?
Sir, I cannot, let me just answer you straight. I cannot recommend the quantity of water for you. In the morning, before you step out, even if you do not want to eat, you can take water. When you are beginning to feel tasty, because that sense of being tasty is a sign that the body is already experiencing dehydration. So I believe the feeling of thirst, being tasty, is a sign that the body needs to take in water.
Okay. So you got a doctor, right?
Yeah, got up. But then let's look at the difference between the rainy season and the dry season.
Rainy season, dry season, okay.
Yeah, so during the dry season, you notice that we experience intense heat
So I
and
come in, I
leads
come
to
in, I come in, I come. Hello, hello.
that's all.
Yeah, go slow. Go. Just go straight to the point because.
Uh-huh. Okay, I said
Uh huh.
during the dry season, we experience more heat as compared to the rainy season. So how will you reconcile our drinking habit during those two seasons?
All right, should we address that? Yeah, Biggie, should we address it? Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. All right. All right. All right. So Doc, yeah, before you address that question,
All right.
so you talk about the food, you talk about the water.
Yeah.
Let's talk about sleep. Too
Okay.
much of everything is a problem. You got myself
Oh
getting
my
scared now.
God. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Let's talk about sleep. How many? Okay. Does sleeping too much? No, I get scared of
Don't be
because
scared.
if we eat too much again, a problem. If we
No,
don't balance our
no,
diet again, a
no,
problem.
Rennie, basically,
Uh
it's
huh.
for us to balance our diet.
But I like, bro,
I
we can
know.
balance it.
No,
And not
see,
there.
calm down. We have rice, right?
Yeah,
Thank you. Do we have beans?
yeah, we got beans.
We get beans.
But everybody can afford it. The rest of the real house surviving with
Rennie,
bunny.
Rennie, Rennie, even if it's a little beans, we can add it to the rice. It's common sense. Let's not give excuse for a certain kind of lifestyle.
Okay.
Rennie, I don't know. The reason why I actually took this topic is because of the cases that come into our clinic almost every day. It is a disturbing situation. You see children, you see adults, and the truth is, these things would have been avoided. So the money now you're spending for medical bills, right? You would have used it to get these things
Yeah.
correctly from the
Yeah.
very beginning. You get it, sir? So
Yeah.
that is it basically. So, okay, I'm listening to you. Sleep.
All right. So, all right. So before we go to sleep, let's go to the phone lines. Let me see if anybody else want. I don't want to be the one always asking the question. Okay.
Okay.
Somebody asked about. They said that they urinate a lot. And they want to know what's the cause. Yes. Yes. Said they urinate a lot and they want to know what's the cause. All right. Okay. Another person here. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. So far so good. Other question we got here. So far so good. And then so the first question concerning sleep.
Mm,
Does too much sleep have an effect on the body?
yes.
Jesus.
Is Lord.
It get interesting. It get interesting. In Liberia, excuse me, we can normally
What
overdo things,
what
right?
what do you mean by
Dr. Halima, when you're not getting no job in the country, you just keep yourself indoor. For the phone, you lay down the mattress, sleep on the phone. No, seriously. Because some people they are so frustrated right now. So they just indoor, eat and sleep, eat and
ago
Yeah,
how I say sleeping for too long has a tendency of increasing the pressure in the eye.
yeah, you
I will
said
not
that.
go too much into that basically, but from research, it's been shown between 5 to
Okay, so let's get to your few or your specialization now.
okay.
You are most of the times we take for granted. All right, so another question I jot down.
No, they can't. Even if you,
I didn't
it's
get
not,
interesting.
it's not safe. That's it. It's not
Why I
safe.
have no money then? I see my friend Adra. So you listen sharing Adra, all right? You know, I asked that question because most of the times when Liberians are trying to recover, they don't finish the medication, the dosage.
Thank you very much for bringing that point, Mr. Rennie. Dear listeners, when you open an eye drop, right, it's not supposed to be used more than 28 days. I don't know
Okay.
if my listeners got it. When you open an eye drop, its
Okay.
potency. Oh, how you break down potency now for me?
The lifespan, the
Thank you.
longevity. Okay.
Yes, it's for 28 days. So after 4 weeks, that eye drop is not useful to you. You throw it away. So for
Wow.
28 days, yes. So you have an eye drop for 3 months, for 6 months. No, discard it. It's only effective for 4 weeks. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So
When it is opened
yeah, when it's
for
open.
4 weeks. Yes.
Okay. So now to my question now.
Yes. Yes.
Because you know this country we can take things for granted and joke with things. All right. So is it okay? You already said it's wrong. Sharing Adra. But my next question to that has to do with the how can I put the question? Okay, so the doctor prescribed this medication, and most Liberians have this tendency. By the time they start feeling much better, they don't complete the dose.
Thank you for that. Okay.
They will leave it when it's when the illness resurface. They run back to the
It's true.
hospital. So I want to ask a question, right? Is it wrong not to complete dosage? Some may give excuse. May say, okay, I feel fine my body now. Some may say, I just wanted that medication to wake up and for me to get back on my feet. Is it wrong?
It's wrong. Let me give you a practical example. Let's say you are supposed to, you let me use malaria now.
Okay.
Let's say you're supposed to take your anti-malaria for 3 days, right? 21. Hey, how will I put it? Of malaria. I'm trying to break it down.
Yeah.
The particles of malaria in the body is 21.
Yeah.
21 particles. So when you take your malaria medication for the first day, you have cleared 7. Remaining how many? 14.
14. Yeah.
The second day you clear 7. Remaining how many? 7.
17.
7.
Yeah.
You've taken away
14 out.
14.
Yeah.
Now you are feeling okay by the second day. So you say, I feel fine. I'm okay. You still have 7 in the blood. So the number
Okay.
has reduced. So you feel fine. In less than 2 months, it's come up again. That's what happens. So now you are taking the medication over and over. And so why don't you complete your dose and know you are free from it for the next 1 year or so?
Okay. 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 So now my next question again. Okay. For not completing part, we have already answered that one. How about those that keep skipping their medication day? Now you go to the hospital and then the pharmacist or the physician assistant or the doctor will write one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. You say that one that makes sense. You take it one in the morning, you forget about the afternoon, you take it in the evening. So
Of
that
that dosage.
so that you take a day one a whole day, you forget to take a medication. And then you will see young people justifying "Ah, like, too much medicine, medicine not too good." And I'd be like, so thus not taking medication according to doctor prescription also has an effect on the body.
Yes, like what I explained earlier with that 24, 21 particles of
So now,
yes, yes.
what if I gotta work to do and slip my mind? As well, take as well. Okay, the doctor prescribed that I do it one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening, right? And then the morning hour, I just slip my mind. Okay, that's it. I take it in the morning, but the afternoon hours, it slipped my mind. I didn't take it, and then I remember almost like late evening.
You take it.
Can I?
You remembered.
Yeah.
Take it. Then you have to not delay your sleep kind of to complete it for that day. You just have to
Okay.
clear this thing from the body
Okay.
so that you will not have to start, so that you will not start all over again within a short period of time. The liver here is involved.
Okay.
Yes, it's not just putting something in our mouth.
All right. Let's get to this person quickly. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah. How you
How you
doing?
do? Yeah, thank God, thank God. You call me Austin, I'm calling from Burafa.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. Talk to the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor, thank you ever so much. But my question there is on the water drinking too much that you were talking about. Some doctor, when you go there, they say when they ask you for whether you can drink, when you say no, they can tell you say you must drink 1 gallon per day. Then now you are saying that water drink too much water is not good. So then how
Mr.
will we drink the
Mr.
water?
Mr. Austin, is 1 gallon too much for a day? 1 gallon is not too much.
But you little bit drum let's say practicalize the description of the 1 gallon now because yeah, maybe they meant 1 gallon to get but I don't five continue thing. So maybe the 1 gallon can be probably 2 to 3.
Has it ended?
Yeah, yeah, he's off the call.
Okay, Mr. Austin, right?
Yeah,
Mr. Austin, like I said, your thirst, that sense of you are thirsty,
yeah.
it's actually a guide also. You don't have to get very thirsty for you to know that you have to drink water. Okay?
Okay.
You don't have to become so tasty. No. There is this sense of thirst that comes, even if it's a little of it, you already know. Because what is happening basically is that your body is sending a message to the brain that now you need to drink water. But some people will want to bear, become so thirsty. And then when they now want to drink now, they go take soft drink to quench the thirst. It will not work.
All right. Now the next question, Doc. We are
Yes.
making some progress. Okay, somebody is calling. Is keeping urine. You want to urinate, but you don't want to get up, go in the bathroom. I want to talk about, oh, we lost the person. Please call back. I beg you. I'm so sorry. As soon as I went to the phone and answer your call dropped. All right. Most times people love to allow themselves to get jam before they use the bathroom. Does that have any effect on the body?
Yes.
When I'm on, baby.
Yes, it
So
does. You know, when urine is formed in the body, it's
okay.
kept in the part of the body called the urinary bladder.
Yeah.
It's like plastic. You know your plastic bag.
Yeah.
So when the urine is piled up, the plastic bag is stretching. So some people, after they go pee pee now, they feel pain. It's because of that stretch. But after some minutes, the pain subsides. It's not safe.
Okay, let's take more calls at 077-907-907-08071111107. Today we are into the practical safety measures for your own health. Today we're talking about medicine, we're talking about paracetamol, we're talking about the reality, how to save yourself from some of these small sicknesses. Some of you let to drink the water, their stomach get pumping from you. Yeah, the doctor said too much of everything. Yes, you must learn to balance your diet, balance your eating, balance your sleeping, balance your drinking. Let's take this person quickly. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm great. Your name, please.
I'm Teresa Bina calling from Baptist Seminary.
Okay, go ahead. Talk to the doctor.
Yeah, I get a question to ask.
Yeah, ask a question.
Yeah, for me, really, I let people in the, I let you in the day for in the night. I can urine more than 5 to 6 times before I even go to bed. So I want to know if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take another person here quickly. If you can't make it through, you can send text, please. If you call, you cannot get through because the line's here. Good morning. Oh, I answered the person call. The person ended the call. Yes. So we have lost 94 and 59. Can you guys please call back? Yes. So you try putting your calls and we're not getting you through. Either somebody else is on the line or we are into a conversation. So you can just send text, all right? But still, you can call 077-907-907-077-907-907-087-111-107. So let's continue to take notes, because at the end, who knows, one day we'll surprise you guys. We'll tell you, say, okay, all of our teachers we've been doing, what have you learned to win some prizes on this radio? Today, Dr. Alima have taught us about some practical safety measures, how to prevent yourself from plenty sickness. If you don't take too much oil, you will not have issue with cholesterol. If you don't take too much carbohydrate, you don't have issue with diabetes. Let's take this person. Good morning. Oh, I know. I think that my phone line 077-907-907-087-111-107. If you don't take too much protein, you're not have issue with diabetes.
No, diarrhea.
Diarrhea rather, yeah, diarrhea. So okay, I think somebody here quickly. Let's get this person. 077-907-907-087-111-107. The numbers for you to call. Somebody just texted they can feel pains
Okay.
from their side.
What side?
Uh,
Pain
uh,
from the side.
from
What side?
from what side? What causing it?
Okay. No problem.
It's just a
I'll take
pain
that.
from my side. I can feel pain from my side. I feel pain from my side.
Okay.
All right. So 077-907-907-087-111-107. And the doctor also taught us not to share or exchange eye drop.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it. No matter how GM you are, no matter your friend gave them, man, I get it. I drop, finish it, you. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Go.
thank you for bringing our attention to the eye drop, Mr. Rennie.
Yeah.
You know, when we feel certain feelings in our eyes, we just go to the drugstore because we want to get an eye drop.
Yeah.
Now, when you go to the drugstore, the attendant there has not done an examination for you. So maybe based on your complaint, they always give gentamicin. Okay, they always
Yeah.
give gentamicin. Gentamicin cannot treat all the eye conditions. There are different eye drops for different eye conditions. Mr. Rennie, there was a little girl that had issues with her eyes. She went to the drugstore and she was given an eye drop that is normally used for operation.
Wow.
It almost damaged her eyes. So different eye drops are for different purposes. When you come to the clinic, after you are examined, you'll be given the prescription. If it's not available, then you go and get it. That's my counsel to our listeners.
Okay, let's take this person quickly. Good morning. Yeah, doctor is here. Your name, please.
My name is Arthur J. Dawson.
Can you just
Arthur J. Dawson.
can you leave it, please? Your back. Oh my God, your background. Just reduce the radio or something, please.
Okay, I'm Arthur J. Dawson.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I listened to the caller raise a question, but he did not answer it. Neither the doctor.
What's the question?
What's the question? Because you're taking notes.
Yeah, you urinating too much at night.
Okay, I
What's the
will.
cause?
I'm
Okay,
still
okay.
taking
Sure,
notes.
answer it.
I
Yeah.
will answer it, sir. Don't worry.
Okay.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
answer
All
it.
right.
All right.
Thank
Alright.
you.
All right. Good morning.
Yeah, hello, money.
Go ahead. Talk to the doctor.
I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to understand something from the doctor because science says should drink 1 gallon per day. And doctor can always say that to drink most water is not good for the health. Let me ought to understand our part.
Okay, she'll make you to understand, right? Thank you. She'll make you understand.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So this other person sent text. They say, is it possible for surgery patient to do sit up? Surgery patient to do sit up,
Okay.
and if yes, how many times? 077-907-907-087. Good
Push
morning.
up, right?
No, sit up.
Yeah, like they say also
Yeah,
that called just that.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, the water when you wake up soon in the morning when you drink 1 kilo of water, it means water bear when you drink 2 every morning is all right for you. I want to know.
All right, the doctor will address that water issue. Okay. All right, 077-907-907-087-111-107. This other person say, I actually want to know when do we exercise and which exercise step should we do? Okay. This person says, okay, the same surgery person for how many years? Okay. So so far so good. Somebody's asking here concerning the exercise, how many and Yeah. What time of the day they should exercise? Let's take this person, then you answer all of the questions.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Your name, where you join us from?
This is Benedict now. I join you from Inside Airport Junction, Pharmacy Road.
Eh?
All right. So please, can you just walk away from your receiver? The radio is playing in the background. Yeah. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay.
The doctor is listening to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, what is the problem when you eat and feel pain in your side? Whether you
Side.
get to eat water blood or you drink water blood,
Is it side
you feel
or
pain.
your
So
chest?
so take it slow now because the doctor is writing. Let's do it slow. All right. First, what's the name again?
I said I'm Benedict Tama.
Okay. She missed Tama. You got it? You got the name?
Yes.
All right. So what's the question?
Tama.
Yeah.
I said what is the cause when you eat and feel pain in your side, the right side?
Okay. When you eat, you feel pain in your right side. All
Yeah.
right. All right. She will address that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So once again, let me tell you that this program is being sponsored by Lucky Pharmacy. Please, my people, Lucky Pharmacy is our prime sponsor. Dr. Alima is now working with Blaze Radio. When you're talking about 50,000, 20,000, and she's not part of those that ain't that 50,000, 20,000. If you enjoy the program and you really want her to be on the radio for more days, more hours, more for more presentation, she's a doctor with more than 15 years experience. She been treating a lot of people more than 15 years into the thing. Yeah?
11 actually.
Yeah, the school year started already. You don't know you started what this. So,
Okay.
yeah, so I already don't get. Yeah,
No, with
so
the school that would be 17.
yeah, I was at more than 15 and so yes.
Mr. Rennie.
Yeah, so the program is here for only 1 hour and the time is short. We say many thanks to Lucky Pharmacy who came through for us. And your country will soon be as far Blaze, right?
God help
Yeah,
us.
yeah. So we are seeking support. We're not saying give us money. She got her medical facility that's located on GSA Road right after the second speed breaker. Go there for your examination, go there for your test, go there for consultation. Because that's how medical facility raise money. That's how they generate fund. So you go to the hospital, you register. If you finish registering, you go see the doctor. All that small payment you do can help her clinic to come to the radio station to do more presentation. Now she got only 10 minutes, and at the 10 minutes, she can answer all your questions now. So we still got a question coming, and how can we answer it? Let's say, okay. This person said they attracted their teeth.
Rennie,
Yeah.
am I doctor, not body doctor?
Okay.
Okay, continue. What did he say?
Okay. I attracted my teeth last month.
Teeth or tooth? More than one. Okay, continue.
Okay, tooth, yeah. The molar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. At GFK on Thursday.
Okay.
But had hold but had but hold
Rennie.
and the throat was swollen up. You are using penicillin and amoxicillin,
Who prescribe it? Is it from the clinic? If it's from the clinic, it's fine. And is he using it
but
as
the pain still there. And what he asking what can he take
ah
to bring the swollen throat down?
you go back to the hospital.
So the doctor is better than Abo, yeah. All right, so all right. Somebody she'll call a number. Somebody want to be a blessing. Say, please say a number. Okay, Doc. Let's respond to the people questions.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's respond to the people questions.
Urinating a lot. What can be the cause?
Yeah.
Maybe you drank too much water. That is why you're urinating a lot. But jokes apart, if you are urinating a lot, right, you need to visit the clinic. A lot of us have never in our life visited a hospital. Now, if this urinating a lot started recently, then there is something going on in the body. Okay. So my counsel to the caller who asked if urinating a lot, what is the cause for urinating a lot? You need to come to the hospital for us to check what might have been the cause. Like I said, especially if this urinating a lot just started recently. I think a lady, Teresa, yes, she said she urinates frequently. I wanted to ask her age. But I believe, Teresa, you are listening to me. If this urinating frequently just started recently, it has not been happening. You need to visit any good hospital. It can be because of your distance, okay? Visit any good hospital. Do test for sugar. Let us know the amount of sugar in your body. If it is more than, you can be advised. Because the truth is, when you are diagnosed of maybe having diabetes or wanting to have diabetes, we are not quick to give you medication. We will tell you about certain things to change concerning your lifestyle, okay? Then give you a follow-up visit. I believe before that follow-up visit, there'll be an adjustment, okay? So please visit the clinic and then we would know what the cause is. All right, especially if the urinating frequently just started recently. Another person said he has pain from the side. I wanted to ask the person who texted, did somebody hit you by your side? Was there a hit? Did you fall? What happened? Okay, so you need to visit so that we can know what it is. Someone come from is it Bensonville? He said
Yeah.
too much, too much water, I think.
Yeah.
Dear listeners, I am not here to give you an exact measurement of whether to take 1 gallon, half gallon, 2 gallons. No. Like I said, when you begin to feel tasty a bit, I do not mean you are feeling tasty bad way. No. When you are begin to feel tasty gradually, the body is sending a signal to the brain that you need water. So drink water, clean water, okay? Because even our body is made up with a large percentage of water. So when we walk, when we go to our various places of work, when we do exercise, we lose water from our body, like sweating. All right. So when you are beginning to feel a little bit tasty, please drink water. It's a signal that the body needs water, okay? Because that sweat that is coming out of your body, you are losing water, okay? So please drink water. Drink water, okay? I'm not here to give you an exact measurement. Another person called Mr. Rennie and asked if he can drink 2 bags.
Yeah.
Is it bag you call it? Is it bag or bag, right?
Is that too
Two
bad in
bags.
the morning when we wake
Yes,
up?
you can drink. Some people don't like eating soon.
Yeah.
Drink water. It has a way of also energizing you. Then around 10, 11, you can have your breakfast. So, like I said, beginning to feel tasty is a sign that your body needs water. I'm not here to give you any exact measurement. Okay. I think that is it basically.
All right. So
Surgery patient, sorry.
yeah, surgery
I want, dear listener,
is
I don't know how long the person had done
the
the
surgery.
surgery.
Yeah.
Is it over a year? Is it over 2 years? Is it some months? And why should the person even do push up? And secondly, how old is the person? So if the person is elderly, like I said earlier, dear listeners, one of the safe exercise that you and I can do is to walk about. Walk about. Walk
Yeah.
about for some time. It helps the heart too. Yes, Mr. Rennie, over to
All
you.
right, so I still got more questions, but we gotta save it for another day. Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't talk about eyeglasses. I couldn't talk about,
Mr. Rennie,
but
yes now.
so yeah, so let's advertise your clinic. Let's talk more about your clinic.
Okay.
Somebody here texting right now, and they want to know, uh, they want to have a telephone number, and then another person here want to know the address of a clinic. So if somebody want to get to you, all right, how they can get to you?
Okay, so we are located at the GSC Road. When you are coming from the main junction, right? At the second speed breaker to your right. As you are approaching the second speed breaker, look to your right. You will see the signage or the signboard, Healthy You Therapeutic Center. There is a dusty road to the side of the signboard. Once you get into that dusty road, you will just see the clinic. Okay? For we attend to stroke patients, okay? We attend to patients that have diabetes, patients that have pressure. We also do tests for typhoid, malaria, okay? We even do tests for hormones. We take care of pregnant women, but we do not do delivery there. So you're
Okay.
pregnant, you can come for your checkups. And when it's time for delivery, the doctor will tell you what to do, okay? Or he will refer you because it's a clinic, it's still growing. So you are putting a lot of things in place. But basically, for the stroke patients, we have every equipment needed to revive patients who already have stroke. Yes. But for the pregnant women, you can come for your, antenatal, right? You come for your checkup, and then when it's time for delivery, you'll be directed appropriately. For me, I'm an eye doctor. Okay, but when for no as an eye doctor, you should know about other parts of the body. That's why I'm taking this teaching today.
Yeah.
So I'm an eye doctor. I'm just for the eye. Okay, so I'm there Monday to Friday, 9 to 4. But it's preferable you call us so we can book an appointment with you, because sometimes we can have meetings outside the clinic. So it could be that we are somewhere else and you come, we are not around. But putting that call through, we will know how to arrange the timing. And my number is 07770 89 301. I'll call it again, 07770 89 301. For the eye clinic, we are there Mondays to Friday, 9 to 4. Like I said, give us a call to book an appointment. But when it comes to the other aspects of the human body, we are there Sunday to Sunday.
Okay. So please do business with us. Please visit the clinic regularly. And if you're out there, you want to be a support, you want to be a blessing, and that's number that I see, mama number, right?
Sorry?
The number you call, is it your mama number?
No, it's not. They should come to the clinic.
All right, so come to the clinic and the doctor will be there. Come for your examination, for your consultation. So until you hear Dr. Halima again, it's gonna be next week Monday. Next week Monday, hopefully. So continue to follow the program. Continue to take notes. So to recap before we conclude, today we were teaching on some practical remedy. So then you get to avoid going to hospital and pay plenty money. And then she was talking about the kind of food you need to eat and the kind of exercises you need to do. And then she talked about carbohydrate. She said if you eat too much carbohydrate, now listen to English, too much.
Thank you.
If you eat too much of carbohydrate, you are putting yourself into a situation where you have to deal with diabetes.
Yes.
You're not born with ill, but because you can control your eating habit.
For
you
carbohydrate.
Yeah,
Eating
for
habit
carbohydrate.
for carbohydrate,
Yeah,
yes.
for carbohydrate. And that has to do with the bread, the donuts, the rest, the
soft drink.
sugars. You're leading straight to diabetes. If you eat too much of proteins, you are leading directly into diarrhea.
Using the toilet too much.
Yes.
Now let me quickly say this. Sorry, diarrhea can go on its own after some days.
Okay.
After some days, it can go on its go away. Can stop.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then when you go to the hospital, that was a cholesterol. That big cholesterol. Too much of fats and oil.
I go up, palm oil.
Yes, you just eating all the meat and chicken and you just drinking. So by all the grease. Yeah. So the doctor said too much of it can also lead to that. And then she talked about vitamin.
Yeah.
Too much of vitamin. Too much vitamin.
Affect patients that have ulcer.
Okay.
It's not advisable for them to have too much because fruits have acid.
Okay.
So when they take in that fruit now, it makes the ulcer become worse.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So she also talked about too much of drinking is a problem. Try as much as you can to control your drinking. The kind of the space in your stomach. So when you're drinking, at least drink. They can measure by liter, right?
I'm not giving the exact measurements.
Okay.
My listeners want me to give them. I won't give them. Like I said, when you begin.
Yeah.
When you begin to feel a bit thirsty,
Yeah.
go take drink.
Drink okay.
Water. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then she said too much of sleep also can affect the body. Until again, it's gonna be next week Saturday. The clinic is located at GSA Road.
Next week Saturday.
Next week Monday. Sorry, next week Monday. Yeah, next week Monday.
And our sponsor appreciate them for me.
So many thanks to Lucky Pharmacy. Thank you so much for being our sponsor as always. So until yours again, it's gonna be next week Monday. This is how I would like to leave you on today's presentation of the program, Your Eyes and You, with Dr. Halima of the Healthy Youth Therapeutic Center, located at GSA right after the second speed breaker. So do join us next week Monday for another edition. Bye-bye.